Hashtag gun control. Gun control has always been a fiery debate and keeps sparking over the years. Recently, there was a deadly shooting at a high school in Parkland, Florida, with 17 people killed. People want to change, some people want guns, some people don't want any guns, and others want gun control. The hashtag gun control has resparked with the shooting in Parkland. In a spring 2017 survey showed 89% of Americans, including gun owners and non-gun owners, that agreed on one thing: the mentally ill should be prevented from purchasing guns. The phrase hashtag gun control has grown popularity throughout social media such as Twitter and Instagram. The hashtag serves to show that the people want gun control and want to bring awareness that there needs to be a change due to many victims of shootings. So that's the intro to hashtag gun control. Like, that's what it's all about. That's how it started. And then I have a picture here where it says gun violence, stop gun violence, and stop NRA. So it's talking about like gun violence in the protests. And then our table of contents are introduction of the gun control, which I just went over, goals, intercommunication, participation, generous, right? Lexis, and members. Okay, so the goals are, the primary goals of hashtag gun control is to bring awareness that there needs to be restrictions in owning a gun. People want to have a voice and are tired of seeing anyone being able to purchase a gun without stricter background checks. The members of the community share their voices about how easy it is to purchase a gun and kill them or their loved ones easily. And then I have this is like the first goal. So it shows on Twitter a guy named Chris Grady, where he states, 4 people murdered in cold blood at a Waffle House. We live in a country where going to get waffles can end with you staring down the barrel of gun. This is not normal. We cannot accept this status quo. This is why we keep fighting, because this keeps happening. And then on the side it shows like hashtag gun control, hashtag no guns, and hashtag shooting. It goes all through all the hashtags. And this is an example of what the primary goal is, to bring awareness that there needs to be more restrictions on gun control, more restrictions on guns, buying guns. And then the second goal of this hashtag is for victims of gun violence to share an experience like witnessing a shooting in front of them, all because there weren't stricter background checks on the purchase of the gun. So that's the second goal. People who are for gun control use the hashtag to show others to go along with them in making a change to benefit the United States. And then I put another picture from one of the victims of the shooting in Parkland. Her name is Emma, and then it just says, stands with Emma, we call BS. And then, okay, so next is gonna be Victoria. Okay.
Okay, so intercommunications. The discourse community for hashtag gun control is mainly on Twitter, because this is where people can post their opinion, and mostly others from the community would also reply to their post. This is shown in the Twitter example shown below. Darian Marshall, Jessica Glantz, and Resist Persist. It says Darian Marshall expresses how it is very easy for people with mental illness and criminal backgrounds to get gun control. Jessica Glantz and Resist Persist reply on the matter on how many people die because of gun violence, and there needs to be better background checks. And then it's right there.
You can zoom in, just pinch it.
Okay. Another way this discourse community intercommunicates with each other is by showing their community about the protests going on fighting for gun control. Many of the members post about protests and show pictures. The picture shown below shows people protesting for a change and background checks to buy guns.
Is there a picture?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that's the protest.
Okay, participation. The members of gun control participate in the discourse community by tweeting about occurrences they've they've had with gun violence. They also tweet about their opinion on the matter and how people easily get guns and hurt them or their loved ones in some way. The members of this community also participate in retweeting and liking posts so that they can bring more awareness to the situation and show others where there needs to be change in restrictions for owning guns. And this is an example of Luba Gretchen Shirley, which she's a Democrat, and she does organizations that are nonprofit, and yeah, she's trying to run for Congress as a Democrat, and she tweeted, "4 people shouldn't be dead because they were in the wrong place at the wrong time. We must pass gun control measures such as universal background checks and an assault weapons ban, so we can no longer have to look over our shoulders in Waffle Houses, churches, nightclubs, and schools."
Okay, genres. The discourse community of hashtag gun control uses genres such as writing articles about gun control and how we can minimize gun violence. This can help others bring aware of the dangers of not having gun control. Another genre use can be having a blog or posting on Twitter on their opinions and facts about gun control.
Lexis. The Lexis used in gun control is mostly political talk. The community talks about weapons, killings, protests. They use words such as defenseless, weapons ban, death rate, etc., etc. They use this type of Lexis because that's what they're mostly talking about and referring to. For example, Ben Swan is a journalist or a news anchor, and he tagged at Joe Rogan, said that many of the same liberal actors publicly rebukking hashtag gun violence and advocating for gun control are protected by people carrying guns and wearing flak jackets, which are police officers, so there shouldn't be a need for weapons.
Okay, members of gun control. The members of this discourse community is people on social media who believe there should be gun control laws. People who want to change and want restrictions on who is able to buy a gun. Their wants to feel safer in this country.
No.
Okay, and that's it for our presentation.
Okay,
We
now
also had a Kahoot.
you want me to log in?
Yeah.
Okay. The Kahoot is gonna be
Oh, Victoria, you want to log in? Like,
Oh, to do the answer?
yeah, to do the answer.
Of course.
okay. This is gonna be our Kahoot, and then
Of course, based on gun control, hashtag gun control.
I might put the wrong. How do I do? Oh, close it. Oh shit! Should write it down right. Okay.
How many children live with unlocked loaded guns?
You just pick whichever one.
I don't know that one.
What percentage of children know where their parents hide their firearms? 75%. Victoria's in the lead. How many hours is a woman shot by her partner?
Every 8 hours?
Every how many hours?
Say something.
Yeah, it was every 16
remember.
hours.
Just never give up.
You're in first place. Oh,
It's 30. It's 20.
Do you want gun control?
You can pick whichever. They're all right.
Yeah.
Okay, so those were the questions that we had for the Kahoot, and that's pretty much it with the presentation. We can end it.